So continuing with the discussions of the security groups, network access control list. So these are nothing but different set of layers that can be configured in virtual private cloud. A security group is configured at an instance level, I would say. If I'm creating an Amazon EC2 instance inside a VPC, I'll have to allocate it to a security group. While network access control list is configured at subnet level. So let's say I am placing my EC2 instance inside a VPC, inside a particular subnet. I am basically configuring two layers of security to control the incoming and outgoing traffic. The first level is security group. The second level is network access control list that is configured at the subnet level. So if I scroll down a little bit down over here, we see the definitions of security groups that act as a firewall for associated EC2 instances, controlling both inbound and outbound traffic, right, at instance level. While network access control list act as a firewall for associated subnets, again controlling both inbound and outbound traffic at subnet level, right? And then we have flow logs that basically capture the information about the IP traffic that is going to and from the network interfaces in your VPC, right? So coming on to the differences, right, between security group and network access control list. As we are already aware, it is operating at instance level while network access control list at subnet level, right? Then it supports allow rules only, right? There is no deny rule that we can configure in security group. While we can we can configure allow rules as well as deny rules in network access control list. While security group is stateful, that means return traffic is automatically allowed if you are configuring some incoming traffic from a specific range of IPs, then outgoing traffic is automatically allowed. While the network access control is stateless, return traffic must be explicitly allowed by the rules that you are configuring. So these are the differences between the layers that we have for security. So let me go to the management console. I'll just go over here, and so I will be selecting a VPC over here in my region, Asia Pacific, right? And I'll click on here. So while we see over here, right, this is a network access control list, right? And let me go to the subnets where you see the security groups, right? So this is the default security group, right? That is present over here, right? And for this VPC, isn't it? And there is a tab for inbound as well as outbound rules. While inbound rule is allowing all traffic in, as you can see over here, right? And we can always edit the rules also, where we can specify whether we need to allow SSH, HTTP, right? Different application layer protocols you can see over here. TCP, UDP, ICMP, right? DNS. So let's say I want to allow only HTTP traffic, right? And the port range is selected automatically, and I say I can give custom over here, and I I say a description also I can give. Okay, so if I select some other SSH, the port will automatically change over it. 22 is the port for SSH protocol, right? And this source option, it determines the traffic that can reach your instance. Specify a single IP, right? Or an IP address range in CIDR notation, right? So you can do that, right? So we can specify, and otherwise, if I want from my IP only, right? I can configure that also. So this is the IP of my machine, my laptop, on which I am actually connecting. I'm opening the AWS, right? So, so let me explain what exactly is my IP. I'll just go to Google, okay, and I'll say what is my IP. So it says 106.215.68.7, and the same value is appearing here on, right? So that means I am allowing SSH traffic from my laptop. That means if, let's say, I am having a PuTTY installed uh, on my laptop, right? I will be able to connect to any EC2 instance through that PuTTY sessions. Okay, so that was one example, and then we have outbound rules as well, right? Where we can again edit the rules similarly, right? So this was security groups, and then coming on to network access control is we have created one, right? And it is associated with both the subnets that are falling under this VPC, right? Again, inbound as well as outbound rules are there, right? And as you can see, allow as well as deny rules are present in network access control list, right? So guys, this was all about the subnets, right? Uh, Security groups, network access control list. Thank you.